On Saturday, the Sam Houston football team won the Southland Conference Championship and earned a spot in the playoffs for the 4th straight year. We will chronicle their journey right here on the postseason.
We talked about it. We control our own fate. We control our own fate. This is one of the games along the road we control our own fate. And we got to finish this thing off because we will be conference champs. Yeah. We all know no one beats us but us. Yes.
This season's over. That's over, and we accomplished our goal, conference champs, NCAA playoffs. It's a one-game season. We will not have brackets.
The opponent will be a familiar one for the Bearcats as they will host Southland Conference foe, Southeastern Louisiana on Saturday. Jason Barfield has more from Sunday's selection show.
For the 4th straight year, the Sam Houston football team will play a home game in the FCS playoffs. The opponent will be a familiar one as they face Southeastern Louisiana on Saturday at Bowers Stadium.
You figure by location it was going to work that they wanted to put a team on a flight. Figured that's who we were going to have. Figured because we had the automatic qualifier, we would get a home game. Excited about that. Seeing these guys on tape enough times, watching our other opponents, knowing that they're very good, very talented, and we're excited to play.
I'm happy to play them. At the beginning of the year, I knew that we weren't going to play Southeastern, and I was like, I wanted to get my hands on them. So now, we got our opportunity to.
The Cats faced Southeastern Louisiana twice last season, both games in Hammond, including a 30-29 loss in the second round of the FCS playoffs.
I just feel like, we didn't get to play them this year. With those guys beating us 2 times last year, it's our chance to claim something. I think it's better. It'll show the most elite team from the conference, and we got a big opportunity here.
It's a conference foe. We're co-champions. I think, one of us will say we're the real champion now, all that kind of stuff. So I just know the kids want to play, and I know they're really excited to get a home game. That's why I sort of turned it off about halfway through the show, because we don't really care beyond us playing Southeast Louisiana. That's all that really matters. Whatever else is happening in the country doesn't really affect us. We just want to play this next game.
Last season in the playoffs, the Lions rallied late, scoring a touchdown in the final minute to pull off the victory. But Wade said that will have no bearing on this year's matchup.
We got a completely different, defense this year. We got a lot of new guys, and I feel like we match a lot more better with them this year.
How so?
Just the speed. We got a lot of speed, and just the way that we came together, with the scheme of everything.
One thing the Cats hope will be a factor is the home field advantage of Bowers Stadium, where Sam Houston has never lost in the postseason.
You probably just don't have to get on a long flight. We probably won't be playing in really cold weather. And then we got our home field advantage with our fans. The Cat crazies go wild, every game. So that's just a really good advantage for us.
Yeah, you have to go on the road in the playoffs, but ideally if you can get that home game over Thanksgiving, it's key because it's tough travel plans over Thanksgiving.
To get into the postseason, the Cats had to hold off Central Arkansas this past Saturday, winning 38-31. Keyshawn Hill had a career day running the ball with 244 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Keyshawn Hill. Midfield, Keyshawn Hill. It's a race. Who's going to win it? He'll be Donovan Williams with the carry. Touchdown, Bearcats. Second down and 8 now for the Bearcats. Keyshawn Hill's got room up the middle, and it's another Bearcat touchdown. Johnson looking deep around the 25. Pass is caught. And that's going to be a touchdown for Sam Houston State. Split Darius. Down and 4. Kick out to Keyshawn Hill. He's got running room. Dives in. Touchdown, Sam Houston State. Fake field goal, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bearcats.
Welcome back to the postseason. Southeastern Louisiana will visit Bauer Stadium on Saturday for the first round of the playoffs. Last year, the Lions defeated the Cats twice in Hammond, including a 30-29 win in the second round of the playoffs.
Only one game matters. We don't even care if anyone else is playing in the country. Just our game's the only one that matters. And once we win that game, okay, then do we have another game? And that's kind of the mindset I try to get with the kids. And I think it sort of hits home when you talk about, you know, on Sunday, we'll be back here. And either we're looking at the next team or we're collecting the equipment. I mean, there's a finality to this now. You know, during the season, if you lost that game, now you're playing for pride. If you lose this one, it's different. You actually physically collect the equipment. So yeah, I think it's helped, but there's definitely even more of a sense of urgency coming into this one.
We understand going into this game, we've had the same feeling every week going in. We know we have to win this game. And so I think a lot of the guys are mature and understand what we're going into.
Yeah, they're really talented. I mean, the quarterback's special. Tremendous athletes on the perimeter. They're a perimeter running team, but you know, you try to outflank them, you try to set an edge, and all of a sudden they just hurt you up inside. The offense is really, it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch their athletes really, you know, run around.
On the offense, they have speed in all their skill positions, so we know it's going to be a fast game, so we have to make sure we set the edges and contain everybody.
Defensively, it's about as good a defense as you're going to find. You know, they nominated 5 defensive backs, and all 5 were deserving of all conference honors. I mean, that's how good they are in the back end. They have a real physical front line. So it's going to be a challenge to score points.
That was the first team I really got to play against last year. I'm also excited about it because that's one of the teams we didn't get to play, and we had to share the conference championship with them. So in my mind, it's kind of like a who really deserves the conference championship game. So, and being able to go past them and reach a bigger goal.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you know, I think people were, I don't know, disappointed or were hoping that you played someone else out of conference. I don't think our kids were. I don't think I know we weren't. We know this is a great challenge, and we're excited, you know, to play them.
Saturday's game will kick off at 1 p.m. and will be televised by ESPN3. The winner of this game will move on to face number 3 seeded team, Jacksonville State. Thanks for joining us here on the Postseason.